Top Slatter, and welcome back to GTA's ISO Mode. If you haven't already, follow GTA Sports Network and GTA Heat Check on social media platforms. Like, comment, and subscribe to GTA Sports on YouTube. Turn on that notification bell, and don't forget to check out GTASportsnet.com for all things in the world of sports. With all the mainstream media laser focused on James Harden's new team, the Los Angeles Clippers, and what they're not doing, underperforming, going on a 6-game losing streak before they finally won their first game with James Harden at the time of this recording. I want to talk about the team that won the trade, but is getting the least coverage in the media. That's right. The Philadelphia 76ers won that trade, and don't let anybody tell you different. Now, you might be thinking, well, who did they get that made them win the trade? It's not about who they got. Oh, no. It's about addition by subtraction. That's how they won this trade. The 76ers are fighting for the number one spot. They're only a game behind the Celtics, which right now, at the time of this recording, are 11-2. The 76ers are 10-3 at the time of this recording. But understand, they're 8-2 in the last 10 games. All right? The reason why I say the Sixers won this trade, I didn't want the trade to go down to begin with. James Harden is a locker room cancer. They just haven't put the label on him yet. For what reason, I do not know. I guess because he led the league in assists last year in Philadelphia. He's got an MVP on his resume. He had multiple scoring titles in Houston. He won the Sixth Man of the Year in OKC. James Harden's going to be a Hall of Famer, right? Let me just say that before I say what I'm about to say. James Harden, when it's all said and done, he may not win a championship, but he will go to the NBA Hall of Fame. But I want to shine a light on the fact that the 76ers are playing team basketball without James Harden at point. When you have DeAnthony Melton, who is an underrated point guard that they got from Memphis a couple years ago. You got Patrick Beverly. You know what he's going to do. Offense isn't even his number one focus. Defense, lockdown defender, known as, known around the world as a pest. Arguably one of the best that we have in the league currently. And then you have the uncovered gem in Tyrese Maxey. Everybody that knew last year when he broke out under, coming in behind James Harden as the second leader of the second unit, that Tyrese Maxey was going to be a problem. We also knew that once James Harden got traded, once we knew that James Harden was no longer going to be a part of the franchise, that Maxey was going to be able to pretty much play his game and the reins were coming off. And what have we seen since James Harden has been traded? Tyrese Maxey has been setting the league on fire. As of right now, he's playing 38 minutes per game, averaging 26 points on 47% shooting, 44%, basically 45% from three, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block per game. So man is lighting up the stat line. And this is his last 3 games. He averaged 25, 19, and 20 points on roughly 50% shooting from the 3 and from the field. All I have to say is, damn. I mean, you don't really need another star in Philly. You already have one. I mean, he's basically stepping up as the second option behind Joel Embiid on the score. And then when you have, and let's not forget, this team is winning in spite of losing Kelly Oubre to a car accident, which I just saw footage of him, and I'm pretty sure I put it in this video. He's already back in the practice facility, doing some light cardio, getting his body right, getting back into game shape, and hopefully we wish a speedy recovery for Kelly Oubre because he was lighting it up, averaging 20 points per game, which is what he's been doing really his whole career. But it was on teams that weren't going anywhere, so we weren't seeing it. Now he's finally playing for a team that's competitive, competing for a title, and his 20 points are not empty stats on a losing franchise that doesn't really have any anticipation or preparation for winning. So shout out to Kelly Oubre for finally finding a home where his 20 points is no longer empty stats. It's actually beneficial, and this team has been winning in spite of losing Kelly Oubre to the car accident that he was in. So that says a lot about the team. Next man up is the mentality. They're like Joel said early in their winning streak that there's no egos on this team. Everybody's here to play together. The chemistry is great. Shout out to the Sixers for getting Robert Covington from that trade for James Harden, because that was a great pickup. Nicholas Batum as well. Marcus Morris. Again, you gotta keep in mind, these are guys that I know the names are probably gonna have you thinking. Oh, they even got KJ Martin. Let me not forget Kenyon Martin Jr. Keep in mind that all these guys I just mentioned know how to play their role, play well in a system, and with great coaching, you going from Ty Lue, Hall of Fame head coach, and then you got Nick Nurse, who also, in his own right, I believe will be a Hall of Fame head coach. Based on what he's done so far, coming from the G League and winning at that level, then winning in Toronto, and now he's in a position to hopefully win in Philly before Joel Embiid demands a trade to possibly Miami. But you ain't hear from me though. Hey, just throwing it out there. It is some bubbling that if things don't work out in Philly this particular season or within the next 2 seasons, Joel Embiid might request a trade to go play with his best friend Jimmy Butler down in Miami. Hopefully they can get it together. Daryl Morey, Nick Nurse, and the front office in Philadelphia can, keep their MVP happy. I think right now, he's just happy that they're winning. He's probably at the point where he's tired of them trying to find another superstar and their ego getting in the way. You had Markelle Fultz, who didn't work out due to the injury. Ben Simmons lost his confidence. And James Harden's ego, he just thinks that, he is the system when he's usually the problem. And I'm going to do a video on the Clippers later. I already did one, so I'm going to kind of give them some time to get the chemistry right before I do another video on them, unless something, dramatic happens. Shout out to Russell Westbrook for deciding to come off the bench, which led to their first win. I believe James Harden should have went, but hey, that's just my take on that. But as far as what I'm seeing in Philadelphia, I love it. I love a great underdog story, being an underdog myself. I want this team to win. I believe, even though Boston looks better on paper when it comes to the top teams in the East, which is, of course, as it has been for the last 3-4 years now, Boston, Philly, Milwaukee are the top 3 teams in the East. And I'm going to do a video on Milwaukee here soon just to give you my thoughts on the Dame Giannis combo, which I talked about it in the offseason, but now that I've seen him actually play, I got, updated. I got to update that video. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for that. I love what I see in Philly. It's next man up. Team basketball. A lot of ball movement. Players that are open and can catch and shoot, or catching and shooting. Those that need to drive to the basket are not afraid to take the contact, draw the foul, and they're shooting well from the free throw line as a team. And overall, they won the trade. Don't let anybody tell you different. Only people that'll tell you different is James Harden fans. Like my boy Antonio Turner over at the Heat Check podcast. He's a diehard Harden guy. But me, I love team basketball. And Kobe said it best, when he talked about James Harden's style of play.
James Harden, of course, crazy streak this season. What do you think of what he's doing right now?
Well, I think I'm not a fan of in terms of winning championships. I don't think that style is ever going to win championships.
Great for individual stats, MVP numbers, does not win a championship. And that has been the GTA ISO mode for the Philadelphia 76ers. Follow me at Slatter on social media platforms. Don't forget to follow GTA Sports Network, GTA Heat Check. Like, comment, and subscribe to GTA Sports on YouTube. Turn that notification bell on so you don't miss any of the updates, because we are coming back. Thank you for your patience. And check out GTASportsNet.com for all things in world sports. It's Slatter, and until next time, take care.